my student, it's me again, Madam Gracious Kanzieni from Educare, Tanzania. Welcome for our chemistry session. Today our class level is Form 1 and we are going to have our amazing topic, which is elements, compound and mixture. This topic is so amazing. I hope you're going to enjoy it. Stay tuned for following. Our topic involves the following subtopic. It involves the elements and symbol. This is our first subtopic. And the second subtopic is compounds and mixture. And the third subtopic is all about fraction mixture. Welcome for our subtopic today, which is all about elements and symbols. Hapa tunaenda kuona element ni nini, kuhusiana na element, vile vile tunaenda kuona the symbols, alama ambazo zinawakilisha elements. Now, what does element mean? Element is a pure chemical substance which cannot be split into simple substance by a simple chemical process. For example, we have the iron, silver, gold, copper, oxygen, and hydrogen. So this element, it is very difficult. It's not easy to split into simple substance by simple chemical process. Now, the names and the chemical symbols of elements mean this, where when we talk about we talk about the names and the chemical symbols of element, here all known elements have names, kwamba zile elements zote ambazo zinajulikana zina majina yake, and usually the names represented by letters or any abbreviations or short representation of names. This is what we call chemical symbol. Zile alama yamkini ni vifupi, ni just a short representation of the names. Hizi zote tunaziita ni chemical symbols. Note that the most chemical symbols often derived from Latin or Greek words or from Greek names of the elements, kwamba most of the chemical symbols zinatokana na ile Latin or Greek name of the element. Kwa mfano, you can see this is our element and this is Latin name and this is symbol. This is our sodium. A Latin name is natrium. So the symbol is Na. Why not the symbol S? Because this symbol is derived from the Latin names. Another thing to note is all about that other chemical symbol often derived from English names of the element, kwamba ile English name ya ile element ndo inapeleka inaipa access inakupa wewe access ya kufanya ya kusuggest au ya kufanya representation ya element kwa kutumia symbol fulani. For instance, we have our element which is carbon, and their English name will be carbon actually. So we are going to have C. Iodine, we are going to have I. Is the same applied to all elements. So they are considering the English name to drive or to generate those chemical symbols. Now let us see the main criteria used to generate the chemical symbol. Pale tulikuwa tunaona maana ya chemical symbol na ni jinsi gani tunaweza tukasema kwamba hii chemical symbol inakuwa hivi na kuwa hivi. Tumeona kwamba tunatumia English name and another tunatumia Latin or Greek name of the element. Lakini hapa tunaenda kuangalia vigezo ambavyo tutavitumia sasa ili kuweza kugenerate the chemical symbol. The first criteria is elements can be represented by a symbol derived from the first letter. Hapa tunaangalia this is our element. The first letter can represent or can be the symbol for this element. Mfano mzuri ni kama unavyoona hapa. This is our element, this is our symbols. So you can see carbon, the symbol is C. The iodine, the symbol is I. Fluorine, the symbol is F. Why this? Because they consider the criteria of the first letter of our element. Kwa hiyo ameconsider kwenye carbon kachukua C, kwenye iodine kachukua the first letter which is I, and fluorine F kachukua first letter which is F. Another criteria which can be considered is that element can be represented by a symbol derived from the first and second letter. Here you can take the first letter and second letter together. For example, you can see element and the symbols. This is our calcium element. So you can see there kuna C, kuna A. Why not only C? Because amechukua criteria ya kugenerate the symbol by using first and second letter. Another is aluminium. Aluminium, as you can see here, there is A, L. So first and the second letter are considered. Same apply to other elements. Kwamba amechukua criteria hiyo, kigezo hicho ku consider the first and the second letters. Now, another criteria is element can be represented by a symbol derived from their Latin names. Hii it is same like kama tulivyoona kwenye introduction ya chemical symbols kwamba they consider the Latin names or Greek names of the element. For instance, our element is here and our symbol is there. Sodium. Kwa nini ameweka pale na? Because we have already seen about what? Latin and the Greek names of elements. For instance, sodium we have natrium. So the symbol there will be Na. Same apply to gold, we have autumn whereby we are going to have a U. Potassium, our Latin words is calcium, so we are going to have K as a symbol. Same apply to copper, where we are going to have that one. Now, let us see about the common element. You as a student of Form 1, you have to master the 20 common elements in your level. So as you can able to run this course of your level Form 1. And now, the element is as follow. This hour is 20 elements which you are required to master it for your understanding. The first element is hydrogen, then helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon, sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, argon, potassium, and the last one, which is 20 element, which is the last one is calcium. Hii hapa sio mwisho wa hizi element, zipo nyingi sana, but according to your level you have to master only these 20. Hii ndo mwanzo, unaanza hapa, unaanzia hapa, so you have to master all these elements, so as you can start to improve as you continue to another level, you can see more elements than this one. And this element, their symbols as follow. Kama unavyoziona pale, this hydrogen inawakilishwa na, yani you have to the elements and their symbols. So once you meet with B, you know B is what? Is boron. Once you meet with fluorine, you are required to write the chemical symbol. You know that the chemical symbol of fluorine is F. So it will be easy for you once you master them. But also, because it is initial stage for you, it is initial stage, I mean it is the first time for you, you can how to remember this 20 element is, how you can able to remember this 20 element. You should sing a Swahili simple song in order to remember common element as follows. So, as you can see, this is elementing, this is ready to sing, and the I mean symbols. Kwamba unaweza ukawa unaimba this words in Swahili so as to understand and to master them 20, because it's not easy. So once you simplify by singing this Swahili song, itakuwa ni rahisi kwako wewe kuzimaster hizi elements zote 20. You can see here, for example, I can demonstrate for you this word to sing. There is halo, Hemed, lile, beberu, bora, chinja, na, ondoa, figo nene, na mgeni aliyesimama, pale, Serengeti, club, arudishwe, kwao, Canada. So it is very easy to sing in Swahili. Once you sing, you can know that, okay, beberu, this means that the symbol is be. Very easy to recall. So it is simple and interest once you go and you try to sing this Swahili song, and I hope you will do it and you will enjoy and you will see it is very easy. Now, is there any significance of having the chemical symbol? Yes. What are they? It helps to understand quickly element instead of memorizing full name. You can see it's difficult to say beryllium. So once you have be there, you can say, yeah, it is easy for you to understand quick element. Yani unaelewa kwa haraka element fulani kwa kutumia it is symbol. Another, it is possible to write chemical equation instead to write a full name. In chemistry, we have reactions, and the reaction there we are including all these elements. So kwa ni maana kwanza kuchukua hydrogen unaiandika kwa maneno yote, unaweka plus, una react na carbon or oxygen, then their product also unatumia tena maneno kuandika, inakuwa ni very long process. So it's better to have the chemical symbols which are very short but is there to represent the elements. So it will help, or it will be easy in writing chemical equation. Also, it shows the clear quantity of element. You can see, yes, this is the oxygen. Maybe the oxygen gas, it have a certain molecule. So it shows the clear quantity of element. Difficult to write in words. Okay, now let us see about metal and the non-metals. Elements can be classified into metal and non-metals. Example of metals include zinc, copper, sodium, aluminium, and iron, while the example of non-metals include sulfur, carbon, and others. The characteristics used to differentiate metal from non-metal are presented as follow. Kwamba hizi ni sifa ambazo ukiona hii sifa unaweza kujua this is for metals element or this is for non-metal. Let us see in metal while there is non-metal. In metal, first one are good conductor of electricity. Kwamba metals ni good conductor of electricity. Their ions are very good katika kuconduct umeme. But you can see non-metals, they are poor conductor of electricity. They are insulator. Most of non-metal material are insulator material. They don't allow passage of electricity or difficult to conduct electricity. Another characteristic which can differentiate metal from non-metal is metals are good conductor of heat. That's why cooking pans, pots, and utensils are made up of metal like iron and aluminium, while the non-metal are poor conductor of heat. Sufuria za nyumbani zile tunazotumia, so they are metal because they allow passage or they allow heating. They are good conductor of heat. Another, the metal have high melting point and boiling point, while the non-metal have low melting point and boiling point. But also, the metals do not have flexible, while the non-metal are lower tensile strength, means that are flexible, while this one do not have flexibility. They have higher tensile strength. Another is a good conductor of metal Metals are good conductor of sounds. They are sonorous. This means that they produce a typical metallic sound when hit with something. Inatoa mlio ambayo ni typical sound ikiwa imekuwa hit with something. But you can see the non-metals are poor conductor of sound. They are not sonorous. Another fact which differentiates the metal from non-metal is that the metals are ductile. When we say ductile, mean that they can be drawn into thin wire. It means you can change their shape. You can design according to the way you want. But you can see the non-metal are not ductile. They cannot be drawn into thin wires. Another characteristic is they are malleable. When we talk about malleable, mean that they can be hammered into thin sheets. But when you come into non-metals, it's difficult. They are not malleable. Also, these metals are lustrous. They produce shining surface when cut. Non-metal do not. Now, my students, after looking on the concept of elements and their symbols, the idea of metals and non-metal, the characteristics which can differentiate metal from non-metal, now here it's your task. You can try to attempt it so as you can recall and memorize, and also you can enable to understand the concept well. The question is, we write the symbols of the following element. There is nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon, sodium. You can't attempt the task without passing through the concept. So I hope you will listen it careful and then you can able to attempt this question. Another is, do you think there is any importance of using a chemical symbol? If yes, give 3 points. If not, also give 3 points according to understanding. Another question is, why are cooking pans, pot, and utensils are made up of metal? Explain. Thank you for watching, and this marks the end of our session today. Stay tuned, Educate for more continuation of learning content. Bye bye. Have a nice moment.